It's interesting. This is it sounds as though it's continuing to be a bit of a one-sided conversation on the part of the U.S. and the comments that you referred to from the foreign ministry are consistent with what we've heard, though not from the Trump administration, and that is that neither side, at the leader level, President Trump nor President Xi Jinping, have actually spoken directly and personally to each other since this trade conflict broke out about a week ago. And at the same time, as far as we understand, there have been no negotiations G to G, China and the U.S. on trade, nor are there any planned as far as we know. So it continues to be a bit of a one-sided conversation based on the president's latest tweets there, it seems like. Now, the real message, of course, we're listening out for comes tomorrow. President Xi Jinping is going to be delivering the keynote address here at the Boao Forum. We're listening for him to announce further opening of the Chinese economy, especially the financial sector. But remember, guys, this is not just about reforms and opening up more to foreign competition, not just about fairer trade or more reciprocal trade. It's also about intellectual property and protection of it, or rather lack thereof. We talked with Neil Wolin earlier today. If his name rings a bell, it's for a good reason. He used to be a former Deputy Treasury Secretary and also former chairman of CFIUS. Here's what he had to say.
It's clear that CFIUS and the Trump administration have taken an even more jaundiced view toward inward transactions that involve technologies that have dual use possibilities. And I think those are obviously the areas that are most complicated, most sensitive. Some of those transactions get approved, others have more problems. And I think what we tell our clients is that it's very important to think about these issues early on and make sure you have them in mind as you think about structuring, when you think about how you approach the government, when you try to craft your narrative and you think about being transparent about who the parties are, what it is they're trying to achieve, what they see the end state of the transaction being.
So Neil Wolin, their former chairman of CFIUS, and what he is referring to, guys, dual-use technology. It's not just about 5G, about AI, about robotics. It's also about technology which was primarily and initially developed for military applications, strategic applications, which happened to have also, as a secondary effect, commercial applications. And that is the kind of technology which has to do with 5G and AI and robotics, which the U.S. is most sensitive about, and most sensitive specifically about China acquiring by nefarious means, guys.
Still watching? Perfect. Click here to watch another great video from CNBC International. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.